Have you ever looked at a famous painting and felt there was more than meets the eye? Like those magic eye posters, but instead of a sailboat, it's potentially a secret message from centuries past, a hidden code, or maybe even a ghostly face staring back at you from the shadows. Today we're diving deep into the shadows of famous artworks to uncover secrets that have puzzled art lovers and historians alike. We're talking about secret symbols, hidden messages, and maybe even a few ghostly apparitions. So dim the lights, grab your magnifying glass, and get ready for some art history with a side of spooky speculation. Let's go. Okay, let's kick things off with a classic, The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. Now this painting is already a masterpiece, right? The dramatic lighting, the expressions on the disciples' faces as Jesus drops the bomb that one of them is a snitch. It's intense, but some folks believe there's more to this scene than meets the eye. First up, we've got the whole hidden music theory. Apparently, if you arrange musical notes on a staff to correspond with the placement of bread rolls on the table, it plays an actual piece of music. Is it a coincidence? A secret message from Da Vinci? Honestly, it could just be someone really bored with too much time on their hands. But I choose to believe it's a musical message from beyond the grave. And then there's the figure to Jesus' right. Some believe it's not John the Apostle at all, but Mary Magdalene, suggesting a more intimate relationship between them than previously thought. I mean, it would make for a pretty scandalous soap opera plot twist, wouldn't it? Da Vinci always keeping things interesting, and hold on, it gets weirder. Some folks have even gone as far as to say there's a hidden image of the Holy Grail in the painting. Yes, Holy Grail. They claim it's cleverly disguised in the negative space between Jesus and the disciples. Now, I'm not saying I see it, but I'm also not saying I see it. Look, I don't know about you, but every time I look at this painting, I notice something new. It's like Da Vinci wanted us to keep guessing, to keep searching for clues, which honestly is pretty genius marketing, even for the 15th century. So, what do you think? Is there more to The Last Supper than meets the eye? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. All right, let's move on to another iconic masterpiece, Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel ceiling. Now, this is one of those artworks that just makes you want to lay on your back and stare for hours, even if it means getting a crick in your neck. But amidst all those muscular prophets and biblical scenes, there's one figure that has left art historians scratching their heads for centuries. I'm talking about the mysterious figure lurking in the shadows of the separation of light and darkness. This shadowy figure isn't explicitly mentioned in the Bible, and its strange, contorted pose has led to a whole bunch of theories. Some believe it represents a demon or a fallen angel, banished by God's divine light. Others think it symbolizes the chaotic state of the universe before creation. And then there are those who believe it's a self-portrait of Michelangelo himself, expressing his own inner turmoil and anxieties. Personally, I'm leaning towards the self-portrait theory. Who hasn't been there? But regardless of who or what this shadowy figure represents, one thing's for sure. It adds an extra layer of intrigue to an already awe-inspiring work of art. So what do you think? Is this shadowy figure a demon, a symbol of chaos, or Michelangelo's way of saying, I'm not okay? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Okay, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to get weird. We're talking about Hieronymus Bosch's The Garden of Earthly Delights. This painting is like a fever dream on canvas, full of bizarre creatures, fantastical landscapes, and enough symbolism to make your head spin. But amidst all the chaos and strangeness, there's one detail that's particularly intriguing: a hidden self-portrait. Now, Bosch wasn't exactly known for painting traditional self-portraits. He preferred to insert himself into his work in more subtle ways. And in The Garden of Earthly Delights, he chose to do so in a rather peculiar fashion. If you look closely at the right panel of the triptych, amidst the bizarre punishments of hell, you'll find a man with his face reflected in a glass sphere. This, my friends, is believed to be Bosch himself, staring out at us from the depths of his own surreal imagination. But why paint himself in hell? Is it a confession of his own sins? A warning to viewers about the dangers of earthly pleasures? Or maybe he just thought it would be funny to freak people out centuries later. Knowing Bosch, it could be any of those things. So the next time you find yourself lost in the bizarre world of the Garden of Earthly Delights, take a moment to find Bosch's hidden face. It's a reminder that even in the most chaotic and surreal of landscapes, there's always a human presence lurking somewhere, watching and waiting. Let's step into the world of Jan van Eyck, shall we? Specifically his painting, the Arnolfini portrait. Now, this painting has been the subject of art historical debate for centuries. On the surface, it seems like a simple double portrait, right? Two wealthy individuals chilling in their fancy clothes and luxurious home. But look closer, my friends, because things are not always as they seem. First off, let's talk about that chandelier. It's got one candle lit, which might seem like a minor detail, but in the 15th century, a single lit candle during daylight hours symbolized the presence of Christ. So, is this just Van Eyck flexing his religious knowledge, or is there something more to it? And what about that little dog? In art, dogs often symbolize fidelity and loyalty, but is this little guy just a cute accessory, or is there a deeper meaning behind his presence? Some believe the dog represents the couple's desire for children, which, honestly, is a lot of pressure to put on one small pup. Then there's the mirror on the wall, reflecting the entire scene back at us. But here's the kicker. If you look closely at the reflection, you can see two figures standing in the doorway. Who are these mysterious figures? Some believe they're witnesses to the couple's vows, while others think they might even be Van Eyck himself and an assistant. Honestly, this painting is like a scavenger hunt of symbolism. Every detail, from the oranges on the windowsill to the woman's green dress, could hold a hidden meaning. Okay, it's time to talk about the most famous painting in the world, Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. Now, this enigmatic lady has captivated viewers for centuries with her mysterious smile and piercing gaze. But what if I told you that the Mona Lisa we know and love today might not be the same one da Vinci originally painted? You see, there have been rumors and theories swirling around for years about the Mona Lisa having undergone some, shall we say, cosmetic alterations. Some art historians believe that her eyebrows and eyelashes were once much fuller and more defined, but they faded over time due to overcleaning or restoration attempts gone wrong. There's even a theory that the Mona Lisa originally had eyebrows, but they were accidentally wiped away during a cleaning in the 16th century. Can you imagine being the art restorer responsible for accidentally erasing the eyebrows of the most famous painting in the world? Talk about a career-ending mistake. But here's the thing. Even without her eyebrows, the Mona Lisa remains an utterly captivating work of art. Maybe it's the way her smile seems to shift depending on the angle you're looking from, or maybe it's the mystery surrounding her identity. Whatever the reason, there's no denying the power and allure of this iconic painting. Well, there you have it, folks. 5 iconic artworks with secrets and mysteries that continue to fascinate and baffle us to this day. What do you think? Do you buy into any of these theories? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you know of any other art historical mysteries that need investigating, drop those in the comments too. I'm always down for a good conspiracy theory, especially when it involves art. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the world of art, history, and all things mysterious. Until next time, keep those peepers peeled and those imaginations running wild.